Here's something that weird that was happening, right? While we were there, there's tension between Londie and the young man.
No, you're making it sound more dramatic
No, but
than
it
it actually was.
I literally had to call him to come and sit next to you so that I can understand what's going on.
What happened was, I told Phil, I'm like, every time
Thakgi?
Yes, is around, thank you.
Yes.
He doesn't greet me. He greets everybody else around me besides me.
Yes.
So then I was like, I told Phil, and Phil was like, no, let's actually call him and ask him what the problem is.
Yeah.
So, okay, Thakgi
Yeah.
then comes, but he doesn't want to sit next to me. And Phil's like, okay, what's your problem with Londie? And he's like, no, I heard that Londie doesn't like us. I'm like, who's us?
Yeah.
Make it a you thing, not an us.
I'm like,
yeah.
who's us? And he's like, yeah, you said you don't like piano pals. And I'm like, no, I've never said that. He's like, no, Maz said that. I'm like, no, but I had the same conversation with Maz, and she was like, no, I thought that you said. I was like, but who's spreading
Based
this
on
rumor?
what?
Yeah.
You know? And in my head now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, if I had seen the whole episode, I probably would have smacked him that day.
Yeah, because now I'm thinking, that's the issue until this.
But they've been together at Ambitious.
Oh, yes. Makes sense.
So they became brother and sister.
Oh, yeah.
They care for each other a lot.
What happened to Smashy?
Let me beat break.
Bisan? No. Remember they started Umuti Records underneath Ambitious when they were at Ambitious as Black Diamond, and they signed an artist called Smashy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And now you see Danya Devs, he's doing lots of content with his Han, a new Han. So I'm asking, what happened to Smashy? Because I haven't seen her. Because I thought maybe she might
don't
be
know
listening
Sfiso?
to...
I don't know where she's at.
What's after?
Yeah, and it's still in love. So it's a beautiful song. It's 3-step home like, but in a very very, very slow tempo than the usual of home and 3-step. It's a beautiful song. It's beautiful. I always tell Londie, she's got a very nice vocal register. Right? She's got a very nice vocal register, and I think what I find interesting is probably her insecurity vocally.
Oh, yeah?
You understand? Like, you know, even with me sometimes, I hear clips or I hear a clip of mine, I just quickly, I think she's got the same thing with her singing voice, which is for me, I find it amazing.
She blows though. The saxophone.
Oh, yeah? Oh, she blows.
I
thought you meant the other stuff.
She got pipes.
How does she afford all the Gucci's and the Louis Vuittons, bro?
So shout out to Londie, shout out to Ndu Browns. That's a beautiful song. Go
Saxophones are
check
very
it out.
expensive.
Londie's actually singing there. It's actually really singing properly singing, and I like the song, man. And if you give it a chance, it's gonna grow in you. It's a good song.
I played in my polo and Olivia. But how does she afford all the Louis Vuittons and the Gucci's?
I don't know how would I know that.
She does the V
I
club.
know Londie works.
Oh, she drives the V club.
I know.
She works where?
I know. Most people look at Londie as a baddie, like what.
No, but I know she has like a braid
She's got her own
company.
businesses.
Yes, braid.
bro.
Yes,
So
that's big business.
So the braid is buying the Gucci's
It can.
and the Louis Vuittons.
It's got a Santin, what you call?
She's got a whole what is it called, a warehouse full of those bread large bros. She's running business,
I'm not saying.
I think
Can we
she's got
not-
a salon
can-
where Bobby Licious used to have a salon, right? In
Yeah.
Santin. Yeah.
So the braid is buying the Gucci's and the Louis Vuittons.
I would say I know, but I don't know. But what I'm saying is that can we stop?
It makes sense, though.
Yeah, like can we stop?
It could make sense.
Yeah.
Like
It's a nice
sometimes
cover.
let's look at women that actually work.
What do you
Like-
mean? Work way. She works here with us.
Of course.
What are the Louis and
But
the
she's
Louis
got
Vuittons?
That's her
couple of
work way.
The
businesses.
Gucci's?
I dress well in Taisa Ngempundo.
But you don't have the Louis and the
Yeah,
Gucci's. I didn't say
well.
the Adidas and the Timberlands. I'm saying the Louis and the Gucci's.
Nah, man. Shout out to Londie, shout out to Ndu Browns.
man, what?
Keep at it, bro.
Nah, man, what?
Keep going.
My first single was in 2017. He was probably still a sadileng snot in Makaleni. He was 14 years old, still in high school, but he thinks he can sit on a platform like this and talk about me and say, oh, but we work in the same network. You know what I'm saying? But like, okay, fine, we work in the same network, but is that all that I do?
Yeah, no.
You know, I have a braid, you know, Londie London
you don't
braid.
even have to
No,
explain.
but let me finish.
You don't even
let
have
me
to
finish.
explain.
Maybe he needs, like, And also, if you want to ask something about me, rather ask me. You did say we're in the same work environment. So why don't you come to me and say, Londie, how do you afford? You know, maybe you also want to buy designer. Maybe I can give you tips on how to do it. You know, I have a braid. I have a salon. I have kids. I do music. I'm an influencer on Instagram. Like, there's a lot of things that I do, right? So you can't just box me into saying, oh, but we work in the same. Yes, we work in the same network, but our contract's the same. I think not.
Nope.
Because
And
I've
that
worked
applies to work
long
in general.
and
Your
hard.
contracts are not the same
We-
as
not
other
the- we-
people.
not the
So
same.
don't think what you earning is what I'm earning, because we are different levels in the game, different years in the game, different experience in the game. And I also just don't understand why it even is. Why are you curious about it? I just don't
Like,
understand. These are
uhlangana phi?
clothes on someone's